We're back with a new episode of The Pro with yours truly. Been a while, but I'm happy to be back to help you all look a little deeper at the impact of players at every level in the game of basketball. In this episode, we take a look at Missy's second year center, Shakira Austin, who has elevated her game following a strong offseason and showing overseas. Austin, thus far this season, has improved in six statistical categories and has emerged as a go-to option on offense and a defensive anchor inside for Washington. Let's get started. In the first clip, we going to showcase Shakira's scoring prowess, and like I said, her improved scoring prowess during the early part of the season. That and not just that, how it creates scoring opportunities for her teammates. So we have Natasha Cloud with the ball right here at the top of the key. Delanon sets the screen, so she dribbles around. She passes to Ariel Atkins. Now watch Shakira come up to set a screen. But what will happen is Atkins will throw a quick pass, and it's an off-ball screen and roll between Atkins and Shakira Austin. Now, with the improvement of Shakira Austin, you're gonna see how it opens things up for Atkins. Whereas last year, she's being with Shakira Austin, she's being defended by Morgan Birch of the Chicago Sky. Last year at this time, Birch might have hedged out to get in front of Atkins. Go ahead and show it. All right, stop. Okay, you see right there. Last year, Birch would have tried to get in the way of Atkins. I mean, yeah, of Atkins, which would allow Copper to make a decision to either switch on to Shakir or recover to try to get to Atkins, and Birch can get back on Austin. But with the improvement of Austin being able to hit the mid-range jumper or being able to attack off the bounce, she's stuck. She didn't do anything. She just stayed with Shakir Austin, and now it forces Copper to have to not only get around the screen of Shakira, but now she has to really hustle back to try to make a play on Atkins, who gets a great feed from Brittany Sykes in the corner. Go ahead, play it. All right, stop. Now, Copper, because she's one of the most athletic wings in the WNBA, she does a good job of getting back into the play and forcing Atkins into a tough shot, but the damage was done all by the improvement, just the improvement of Austin. The big wasn't able to leave. Courtney Williams can't leave Brittany Sykes because she's capable of hitting that shot or getting to the lane with ease. So it forced both the help side defenders in that action to have to stay put, which allowed Atkins to get free and get the bucket. All right, and this play right here, this is on the defensive end. Now, as much as Shakira has improved offensively, I really think she's just scratching the surface defensively. Where she could be like, she could arguably be, grinders in the league, so it's tough to see anyone surpass her because of her size and athleticism and length. But Shakira could be next, like right under her as the most dominant defensive big in the league if she puts her mind to it and just decides I'm gonna just shut down this entire end of the floor for my team. If she really gets committed, it can get ugly. You know what I mean? So in this clip, you see help side Shakira. You know what I mean? She's obviously guarding Elizabeth Williams, and it's about to be an out of bounds play. You're going to see how Austin reads the play and instinctively follows Courtney Williams, and Courtney Williams gets wide open as Shatori gets held up on Elizabeth Williams' screen, and Austin recovers and makes a great block. All right, stop. See right there, Shatori. Look, she's not the strongest of wings. No disrespect, just being real. She's not the strongest of wings, so it's hard for her to get around a big body like Elizabeth Williams, right there. So good screen. That's what you're supposed to do as a screener, decrease separation for your teammate that's coming off the screen. In this case, Courtney Williams, who's always dangerous. Okay, you see with Shakira Austin there, she's right there with Elizabeth Williams, but she sees Shatori has gotten held up, and Courtney Williams pretty much got a free line to the basket, free lane to the basket. Watch what she does. She pops out, gets the block. saves a bucket. Now, it's early in the game. People may just all think, okay, it's a good defensive play right there. But in the close game that ended up being down the stretch, these are the little plays that separate your team and allow you to win tight games late, especially against tough contenders like the Chicago Sky. You know what I mean? Last year as a rookie, she might have got held up watching her man, watching Elizabeth Williams. But it also shows you her athleticism that she was able to cover so much ground that quickly in the spur of the moment. Because Courtney had to look, Delanon's back turn, obviously Atkins on the perimeter. No one was in range. No one could make that play. Courtney had a layup, and Austin saved the day. So that's what I mean by her defensive potential is scary. And then she put her mind to it. She could be dominant on that end, even more dominant than what she is. All right, next clip. Okay, so right here, this is even more of an impressive play because she's being put in the action where they're attacking her in the sense, or she's being put into action. I'm not gonna say they directly attacking her, but she's in the action, and if she doesn't make this play, if she misses this play, it could end up being an open jumper from Avery or a play for one of the bigs. All right, go ahead, play it. All right, so stop. So Shakira is following Elizabeth Williams. Mabry is coming to get the ball. I believe with Natasha Cloud guarding her. Go ahead, play it a little bit. Keep playing. Okay, so Mabry gets the ball. Cloud is defending her. Elizabeth Williams is obviously getting ready to set a screen, and Shakira Austin is doing what you should do. She's close enough to Elizabeth Williams, but she also giving Cloud enough room where she can get around the screen and stay with Mabry. All right, go ahead. So right there, stop. So Elizabeth Williams does a good job of screening Cloud, who's great at getting around screens. She waited to the absolute last second to move and secure a spot, which made it very difficult for Cloud to fight around him. Most screeners come early, and against a good defender like Cloud, she can see him and fight over him to stay with Mabry. But that wasn't the case. She gets held up just enough. So Mabry's coming around the screen. Shakira Austin jumps out and hedges out, which is great instinct. And Mabry tries to split Cloud and her to get into the lane. But you see in the background, last second, active hands. Austin gets her hand on the ball, which slows up Mabry, helps her, forces her to lose control of the ball, and Atkins recovers the ball and is off to the races. It's a turnover. She forces a turnover just by playing fundamentally sound defense. I'm sure some Sky fans would say it's a little contact right there, maybe a foul or whatnot, but hey, the foul wasn't called, so just incidental contact. But that's just good defense that she jumped out there. Now watch her athleticism. Watch how she runs the floor. Elizabeth Williams can't catch up. Atkins finds her, easy layup. That's what I mean by her potential defensively is scary for opponents, but great for the Mystics, man. She literally turned a defensive possession into points, and you don't see many bigs being able to defend out on the perimeter and make plays like that, cause turnovers from tough guards, talented guards like Mabry, but she's able to. And you saw her block Courtney Williams on the play before. Now she's out on the perimeter forcing turnovers. It's not much more you can ask from your bigs, man. You know what I mean? Especially with the way she's rebounding, she's leading the team in that as well. So she's on her way defensively. All right, now it's a 2-woman game between her and Deladon, which is dangerous for opponents because, like I said, Shakira Austin, her athleticism, her speed is just hard for most bigs in the WNBA to stay with her and keep up with her. And then obviously they're worried about one of the most efficient players on the planet in Elena Deladon. All right, go ahead, play it. Stop. So she comes, this is what you call a slip screen. She comes to look like she's setting a screen, but she's really slipping quickly to the basket. So what that does, it forces Elizabeth Williams to make a decision. Now, is she going to stay with Deladon, who has a mismatch because Courtney Williams is guarding her, and all Deladon has to do is get to her spot, elevate, knock down the shot, or is she going to stay with Shakira Austin? Play a little bit. Well, she stays with Deladon. I understand it. Leading score, 50, 40, 90 woman. I get it. That's the first option you will stay with. But um, it allows Shakira Austin to get a free line drive to the basket, just flipping it right there. And Delanor finds her, she scores inside. Because of her athleticism and size and the great feed from Deladon, it's not enough time for Copper and Rebecca Gardner, I believe, to try to rotate over and try to help off the corners, man. So it's a great play. And one, I'm thinking I wouldn't be surprised to see the Mystics try to use more and more now that Shakira has shown that her improvement is consistent. It wasn't just a one game thing to begin the season. She's been consistently producing on that end throughout the year so far. All right, and the last clip, we have Austin. You got Shakira Austin going 1-on-1 against Elizabeth Williams. You got Natasha Cloud on the sideline. She's get cut off by Copper. That's the reverse. She finds Shakira. So now, pause it. So neat to see, look, last year, Shakira would have held the ball, waited for Natasha to try to come get it, or she would have looked for Atkins or Deladon, a guard, somebody else to try to get it. And then she would look, probably try to go screen or go post up. Not this year. This is a prime example of her improvement. What she do? She gets the ball. She waits for the defense to clear out a little bit. All right. So Mabry has to follow Atkins because of the threat. So now she has 1-on-1. Quick right hand dribble, spin, left hand layup on Elizabeth Williams. Just a quick, efficient 1-on-1 move. And this shows her improvement. And this is why uh, she's elevated her game in so many areas, man. But she's become a threat, and she's actually right now the second leading scorer on the Mystics, man. Um, the back and forth with the chemistry that's growing between her and Deladon is special to see. And her touch inside, her moves inside, her athleticism, she's just a matchup nightmare. And Elizabeth Williams, look, she's strong defensively in her own right. She's strong. She's fundamentally sound. She don't bite on nothing. But Shakira Austin, taller and more athletic in every way, faster and quicker and bouncier. So, it's a tough cover, and you see all that in this play, man. All right, just to close, man. Just to look, Shakira Austin, she's on her way. I fully expect her to continue to improve. It's easy to see she's knocking on the door of averaging the double double as is. It's not far fetched that can actually be the case as the season goes on and ends in a few months. Actually, the way she's playing right now, the Mystics keep piling up wins. She'll get All Star consideration, which is exactly uh, what you're looking for when you draft. What I believe she was the second pick. So last year or whatnot. So that's what you're looking for in your second pick. She was already all rookie team last year, so she was one of the best rookies. And now that she's elevated her game, you're looking for her to become an All-Star or WNBA caliber player. And when you have that in your front court next to a future Hall of Famer and a later Deladon, it makes life that much easier for not just Deladon, but the guards around the Mystics. And truthfully, the only thing that's stopping them from being undefeated is the wings having the guards having just made shots. That's the only thing. It's as simple that they're getting wide open shots, they're getting their shots, they just haven't fallen. But once the shots start falling, what you're going to get from Deladon and what you're going to get from Austin, the Mystics can be a dangerous team if they stay healthy moving forward. And that's a great sign. And Shakira Austin is a big part of this team's march towards not just the playoffs, towards a run in the playoffs, man. So we're gonna see how it goes. But I appreciate y'all for joining me on another episode of Pro. We're gonna keep them coming, and see y'all soon.